The first gathering of the renewed and expanded YESHA Council is taking place today in the Shomron city of Ariel. We spoke with Council Leader Danny Dayan.
Shalom.
Shalom, Danny. So what's new about the council that's gathering today?
Well, it's an expanded one. It's a more representative one. For the first time for a long period, it represents the whole of Judea and Samaria and even the communities that were expelled from Gush Katif. Each community, each settlement has its own representative that was elected by the members of its own community. So no doubt this is the culmination of a democratization process, an opening process that will give Moetzet YESHA, the YESHA Council, more legitimacy, more leadership, and more freedom to act as the representative of Judea and Samaria.
So what are the goals and missions that you see for the council?
Well, I would say that we have four main goals. The first one is Ityeshvut, to bring more and more Jews to live in Judea and Samaria. We are today 300,000. We hope to be 500,000 and even more in not a very long period. The second one is to act to avoid dangerous threats to Judea and Samaria, like the Annapolis process, etc., withdrawal to the 1967 borders, God forbid. The third one, and maybe one of the most important, is to convince the Israeli public opinion, that we are in Judea and Samaria to stay, that they are vital for Israel's Zionist, for Israel Jewish, and for Israel's existence from a security point. And the fourth is to provide the leadership to the communities of Judea and Samaria vis-a-vis the Israeli public and the government.
Danny, can you tell us, how will the council restore the trust that was lost following the Gush Katif expulsion, when there were accusations of council complicity in the disengagement?
Well, first of all, I reject these accusations of complicity, but more important, I think that our acts will be our proof. If we act in a manner that makes us reliable, that makes us real, truthful defense of Judea and Samaria, then it will be obvious that this is the right way.
On the personal political side, we understand that you are no longer in the Jewish home list. How did that happen, and how do you see the national camp before elections?
Well, I think the fact that there is no unity in the national camp is no less than a tragedy. I think that was an historic opportunity to lever our political power. I would say that two factions of, let's say, 6 Knesset members are less than one faction of 12 Knesset members. We had an opportunity to do so. The fact that I am no longer in one of the lists is that I mobilized myself to try to form a united party. The moment it crumbled, I did not see any reason to remain there. I think that my ability to work for Arutz Sheva as chairman of the YESHA Council is higher than in a small faction in the Knesset.
Danny Dayan, thank you very much.